PLAB or MRCOG? This is one of the most confusing questions for doctors planning to work in the UK. Some people say PLAB is easy, some say MRCOG gives you respect, others think both are the same, but they're not. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sana, a practicing gynecologist. In this video, I'll explain PLAB versus MRCOG in detail. The eligibility, difficulty, cost, timeline, and career scope in UK and in India, so that by the end of this video you will know exactly which path is right for you. Coming to PLAB, it stands for Professional and Linguistic Assessments Board. PLAB is not a postgraduate degree, it's a licensing exam conducted by the GMC, General Medical Council UK. Purpose of PLAB is to register as a doctor in the UK, to work as foundation year 2 or trust grade doctor or SHO or a non-training post initially. Now who all can give PLAB? MBBS graduates, any specialty if you have done, internship completed, and IELTS and OET is a must. PLAB opens doors to the UK healthcare system, but it does not make you a specialist. On the other hand, MRCOG stands for Membership of Royal College of Obs and Gynae. This is a postgraduate specialist qualification in Obs and Gynae. MRCOG is specialty specific, that is obstetrics and gynecology. It is equivalent to structured UK specialty training. It is divided into 3 parts. Part 1, check your basic sciences. Part 2, about the clinical application. And part 3 is a clinical OSCE based exam. MRCOG is not a license to work, it's a qualification that builds you as a consultant gynecologist. Now comparing the eligibility for both the exam. For PLAB, you require MBBS degree with internship completed, IELTS or OET cleared, no experience is required. Now coming to MRCOG eligibility. MBBS degree for part 1 and part 2 internship is sufficient. For part 3, minimum 4 years of experience is required in Obs and Gynae. So remember, PLAB is entry level, MRCOG is career level. Regarding the exam structure, PLAB has 2 parts. Part 1 is MCQ based, part 2 is OSCE. PLAB focuses on safety, communication and UK clinical practices. The difficulty level is moderate. It requires UK based preparation style and not concept heavy like Indian PG exams. About MRCOG exam pattern, part 1 is MCQ based, which checks your basic sciences like anatomy, physio, pharma, path. Part 2 is also MCQ based, but it is based on applied clinical scenarios. Part 3, as I told, is an OSCE based exam. It depends on your decision making, ethics, communication. MRCOG is academically demanding, clinically intense, and needs long term commitment. Coming to the time, cost, and preparation of each exam, PLAB requires 6 to 12 months of preparation. About the PLAB cost, you can watch my YouTube video, link is mentioned below. MRCOG requires 3 to 6 years time on an average, as it depends on multiple factors like number of attempts, experience required. MRCOG cost is also much higher as it includes the exam fees, courses for preparation and travel, but higher long-term returns. To know its cost in detail, watch my YouTube video, link is mentioned below. So PLAB is a quick entry, MRCOG is slow but worthy. Talking about the career scope, in the UK, PLAB gives you non-training jobs. Career growth is slower initially, while MRCOG gives you a direct recognition as senior trainee or specialist. About the career option in India, this is very important and often misunderstood. PLAB is not of any importance if you plan to practice in India, and MRCOG is not equivalent to MD or MS exam by default. Recognition depends on hospital policy, state medical council, and corporate hospitals. Many MRCOG holders work as consultant in private hospitals, but legally MDMS is still the gold standard exam in India. Now, who should choose what? Choose PLAB if you want to move to UK quickly. You're okay starting at junior role. You're flexible with specialty choice. Choose MRCOG if you're sure about Obs and Gynae. You want long-term consultant growth. You can invest time, money, and effort. PLAB is a door, MRCOG is a destination. So PLAB and MRCOG are not competitors. They are two completely different paths. One gives you entry into UK system, the other gives you identity as a specialist. Your choice should depend on your career stage, your financial situation, and your long-term vision. If you found this video helpful, share it with your colleagues. See you in the next video.